What do you guys like to use? You know, because isn't that like the second step, like taking the banana, making tostones, or using it? Well, how do you guys use a lot of these cool subtropical plants?
Yeah, great question. So all kinds of ways. You know, as you know, plantain. We'll do mashed plantains. We'll do sometimes like lightly fried plantains. Air fry them. We air fry them as well.
Good stuff.
Growing a lot of yucca. You know, I got into yucca, and I never really had it ever. You know, and I didn't know it could grow here. And then our first yucca, Camila's grandfather actually was in town, and we harvested one of our first yucca plants, and he's been growing. I don't know about he doesn't grow it anymore, but he did when he was a young
I'm sure in
younger boy.
Colombia, right?
Yes,
So
in Colombia,
cool.
and he told us, he showed us the ropes on how to prepare it, and just fell in love with it. And we used to have a midline kind of, I know throwing plant terms out there, but one of our rows that we had was more for like annual vegetables. But when we had yucca, I'm like, hey, the annual vegetables are great, and I like annual vegetables, but I fell in love with yucca,
And
we
don't have to water it.
we pretty much put like 80% of that row we
Wow.
put yucca.
Yucca cuttings.
Yeah, yucca cuttings, exactly.
That's amazing. So
Yeah.
it's all yucca in that strip now.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah. And support plants as well.
Right
Pigeon peas
on.
and
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like I think that's the 1-2 punch, man.
Mhm.
Yucca and pigeon peas.
Pigeon peas, yeah.
Protein,
And plantains and bananas,
plantains and bananas. Yeah.
for sure.
It's definitely bananas are a staple here.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. I've learned dwarf varieties.
Yeah.
They're your friend.
That's right.
The big ones are great and they look cool and they provide a nice rack. But man, when they come down, we had one take out one of our nice loquat trees, and
That's a bummer.
yeah, it fell on it last storm. And another thing we learned is for all the banana growers out there, the pups help stabilize the bananas. And if you take out too many pups and you have strong winds,
Yeah.
they'll-
I learned that from Matt too.
yeah, I learned it the hard
Yeah.
way.
Don't
Yeah.
take out too many pups,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's so true.
Mm-hmm.
The pups stabilize it, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because underneath, we always seeing what's going on above the plants. What's going on underneath?
Exactly.
That corum's got to be solid because that
Exactly.
banana's all water.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Yeah, we really like bananas a lot. Yeah, we're actually putting a few new ones in a couple different places.
Nice. What kinds?
So we're kind of doubling down. We had 10 different varieties before, and the ones we're putting in now is a dwarf Orinoco,
Solid.
and then we're going with a dwarf Namwa. So the two that we've saw crush.
Those are the two.
Yeah, those are the two exactly. Like they've outproduced all of our bananas by probably 3x at least.
Yeah. And they flower quick.
Quick.
The Orinoco's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have one clump of Orinoco with 2 racks on it, right? And a dwarf Namwa with 2 racks on it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Within
man.
one smaller clump.
Dude, do you guys like process the pigeon peas or the chaya or anything? Like some of these that you know what I mean? We don't
Yeah. So
usually process.
we haven't done. I have a buddy of mine that's telling me, hey, you really need to do the pigeon peas, like break them open, make them, and add them with rice. And we haven't done that, but we've done them green, or it's more of like an edamame type of thing.
How's that?
It's amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, you have to make sure they're kind of full. Sometimes they're kind of like they're like thinner. So you have
Yes.
to just make sure the pea fills out.
Got it.
But yeah, we've had them that way. Amazing.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I was first introduced to it at the community garden. But yeah, recently, like last season actually, when because right now they're all like turning hard and brown. We've been harvesting them, shucking them, they say, and pulling out all those peas and making like lentil soups and stuff out of it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, man.
I've heard. That's what my friend makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, stews and soups.
Stews and soups.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the way. And they keep, when they're dried like that, it's like a bean or whatever.
For sure.
They keep in a jar for a long time. So
Yeah, a lot of them we've been using to replant
right on.
for the most part, and chop and drop. Yeah, they come back very quick. They
That's right.
regrow quick. Yeah.
it's like an annual almost, and like you plant it, you know, it'll be
sure.
at the end of the year you'll have peace.
And they attract a lot of bees. So many, like they're all flowering now around our garden, and just beautiful little yellow flowers and tons of bees. And
man, food forests are beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's incredible,
right?
It really is. It's hard to explain. You know, it's more of a feeling. You know, it's more of you know, you get into the garden and you know it's different. You know, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain that feeling until you actually are in it. You know, and you see, like, you're looking around and you see banana racks and fruit and, you know, mulberries and yuccas, and you know, you pull back the mulch a little bit and you see these roots growing, and it's right there in your front yard.
Yeah.
We don't have a backyard, so our whole deal is in our front yard.
Yeah. You wake up to that.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling.
It's different. Yeah. It's
super.
You create your own vibration. You know, it's almost like you create your own paradise. You know, man. right there in your yard. So
beautiful. Hey guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. And we'll see you in the next one.